Hello everybody, this is my special Grandad and he is going to be interviewed and we're going to find out a bit about himself. So Grandad, we're going to ask you some questions and you're going to tell us them, okay?
Okay.
Right. What is your full name?
John Alfred Berry.
Is that all?
That is all, I'm afraid, yes.
Very good. Right. When were you born?
24th of December 1933.
Do you know what time?
No.
Okay. Do you know where you were born?
Cromer in Norfolk.
Very interesting. Was that in England?
Oh, what?
In England?
England, yeah, Cromer, Norfolk.
Okay, right, that's very good. Do you have any siblings?
Yes.
So, who are your siblings?
One sister called Pat and one brother called David.
Very good. Can you tell us what they do now and how old they are?
Well, David's dead, I'm afraid.
Oh, that's unfortunate to hear.
Yes, it does really shorten the interview a bit.
So what about Pat?
Pat, she's still alive, yes.
Okay.
She's my elder sister.
Elder sister. Must be annoying having an elder sister.
Yes, they are very bossy.
So how long did you live in Cromer?
Until 1939.
1939. What did you do in 1939?
Went to Yorkshire to live with my aunt.
Very good.
Why? Why did you move?
Do you know why you moved?
Because of the bombing.
The bombing?
Cromer.
Yeah, there were Cromers on the coast.
There was bombing in Cromer.
They didn't, yeah.
So when you left Cromer due to the bombing, was there anybody you went with?
Yes, my brother and sister.
What did you do in that?
Went to live with my aunt in Yorkshire.
With your mum?
And my mum, yes.
Okay, that's very good. Is there anything else you would like to add to that?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes. Lived in Yorkshire. Do you want me to say about the sheep's head or something?
That's the next paragraph.
What is it, Grandad?
That's the next
We lived in Yorkshire during the war. I said that.
Okay, that's good. Right. So, what were your mother and father like?
Very good. My father was fighting during the war.
What did he work as anything?
He was a commander in the Navy.
Commander. Very interesting.
Ask him to expand.
Can you expand a bit on these questions?
Yeah, he was a commander at R&R because he was a merchant Navy officer and he got incorporated into the Navy, served in the Navy as a commander.
Okay, right. So what about your mother? What did she do?
She stayed and looked after us, my brother and sister.
Did she work as anything?
No, she just looked after us.
Okay. Very good.
The tension's getting to me, can't it?
It is.
Where did your brother end up living?
So where did your brother end up living?
Where did he end up?
Where did your brother end up living?
He lived with us until he got married, I suppose.
Australia.
Did he go anywhere?
Yes, he went all over the sea. He was in the merchant Navy like me.
Okay.
He went all over the world, yes.
Where did he live? At the end of all of it.
We lived then in Littlehampton.
Okay. What about your sister? Did she go anywhere? Where does she live?
She lived with us and then she lived in London.
Okay. That's very good. So, did you enjoy your early stages in life?
Yes.
Was it very interesting?
Well, he got bombed out.
Well, we'll talk about that second. What games did you
What did you do for fun back then?
Oh, we mostly seaside town. We lived in Cromer. We go to the sea, down the sea pier and see the shows and things like that.
Okay. Do you know what kind of shows?
Yes, they were sort of a variety shows.
So, and we're moving on, and I've heard that so far you've been in Yorkshire because you've been bombed out during the war. Can you tell us what war this was?
The Second World War.
Second World War. That was a big war, wasn't it?
It was a big war, yes.
So, how long did you live in Yorkshire?
About 4 years.
4 years. It's a long time, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did you live there all throughout the war?
No, we lived in London at the end of the war.
Okay, that's good. Can you share some memories of being in Yorkshire?
Well, there's not much. I was only a little boy, really.
Like, what did you eat? What did you do for fun?
Well, I ate sheep's head. I didn't like that.
Oh, sheep head. Ugh.
Ugh.
So, can you tell us about some sheep head eating?
Why?
Not much you could do. You would eat the meat off the sheep's head, yeah.
So why did you eat sheep's head?
Because that's what my aunt gave us. We had to eat what we were told. We had to do what we were told in those days.
Do you know why you had sheep's head for dinner?
Yeah, I think it was probably cheap. I don't know.
Cheap.
Was there any other food?
Was there anything else you ate?
Oh, we ate everything else like chicken and beef and things like that when we could get it.
So, is that all you can remember? Can you remember anything else? Did you do anything that you weren't supposed to?
Frequently, my sister and I used to go into the greenhouse because there was no place we could get warm. And we used to nick the biscuits.
Ooh.
Well, they kept in the greenhouse.
Why did you keep biscuits in the greenhouse, do you
No,
know?
we used to take them in there.
Oh, right.
Is that so you didn't get caught eating them?
What?
Is that so you didn't get caught eating them?
Yes, because we weren't supposed to.
Okay.
And the greenhouse was the only warm place we could go.
Do you know where you got the biscuits from?
Yes, my aunt, she hid them. We used to go and get them.
So, that sounds very interesting.
Yeah.
So, we've heard that you've been to London
Yeah.
after Yorkshire.
Yeah.
Where did you live in London?
Kensington.
Kensington. Do you know the specific address?
Not of that, I can't think of
In
anything about it.
Burnham Mansions.
Oh, the Burnham Mansions, yeah, after that, yeah, that was in Chelsea.
Oh, right. Why did you move from Kensington? Okay.
So, what did you do when you got bombed out to London?
We moved down to Sussex, moved down to Amberley.
Whereabouts is Amberley?
Oh, just a little family, nothing, only got like one street there.
How long did you stay there for?
Very short time, and then we moved on to Rustington and then Littlehampton.
Right, okay. So let's go a bit back to London.
Yeah.
How long did you stay in London for?
We moved down there about 43, 2 years.
2 years, okay. Right. Tell us about getting bombed out.
Well, that was in when we lived in Chelsea. They dropped some bombs on us one night.
Was that the Blitz?
Where did you... Was that the Blitz?
That was the Blitz, yeah. And then,
Okay. Where did you live after that?
well, then we came down to Sussex.
Sussex.
Yeah, we came down there to finish up at Amberley.
Okay. Very good. So, is there anything else you'd like to recap?
No.
Okay. Anything that is interesting that you found?
Well, we stayed and when we moved to Amberley, we went to Littlehampton and then we ended up there.
When you were bombed out of Burnham Mansions, did you have to leave immediately and was anyone killed?
We had to leave immediately, but nobody was killed.
Okay. Can you explain a bit more?
Well, we left the building because when the flat got hit, the flat was blown up, but we were, at the time, we were down by the main lift, and that was all right.
Was everyone there?
Yeah, everybody was there.
Everybody was safe?
Yes, everybody was safe, yeah.
Okay. Were you on the Pathy newsreel?
Yes.
You were.
Next day the bloke on the Pathy newsreel filmed us.
What were you wearing? Anything?
Well, I was wearing my mother's fur coat, actually, yes.
Okay. If you were to look up on the telly the Pathy newsreel, would you find it today?
Look up on the telly.
The Pathy newsreel?
I suppose they've got copies of it, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you see any famous events when you were at sea?
Yes, in the Argentine, just after they were taken over, that was in 1950.
Can you tell us what they were about?
Well, the Argentine taken over, and also we were there when I was on another ship that sank.
Mm.
That's when I left. And I also went on a ship that we lost all our lifeboats on.
And what happened to that?
Big wave came and smashed into pieces.
Is everybody okay?
Yes, the captain took us to Vancouver, and we were there a month. Repairs.
Then how did you get rescued from that ship?
We got the ship in. We lost the lifeboats. We didn't lose the ship.
When you left the Navy, what job did you do?
I joined the police force.
Okay. Where did you live? Because you weren't living on the ships anymore, were you?
No, Little Hampton
And anywhere else?
and Worthing.
Right. Okay. What rank did you get and when?
I was promoted sergeant in September 1971.
Can you tell us a bit more what the role for sergeant was in the police force?
I had about 10 blokes under my command, and we used to do the duties locally.
Okay. Did you witness any famous events in the police force?
Yes.
And can you tell us about them?
The bombing at Brighton Hotel.
Okay. Was there anything you did there?
Yeah, we had to search the hotel for bombs. It was badly damaged.
Okay. Did you get any achievements that you were happy about in the police force?
Yes, I was made trainer for the first aid team, and we won the Championship of Great Britain.
Okay, that's very good. Now, I've heard you were with the miners' strike.
Yes.
Can you tell us about that?
Yes, I served all over in the north with the miners' strike there.
Can you tell us what the miners' strike was?
Well, they all went on strike. We had to make sure they didn't cause any trouble while on strike.
Okay. What kind of trouble would they have caused?
Rioting.
Rioting. Okay. When was that?
That was quite 1980. 1981.
1984.
1984.
Yeah.
They're doing very well here.
Did you get commended for anything? And tell us what that means.
Yes, I got commended from the Chief Constable to supplying evidence to capture criminals wanted all over the southeast of England.
What does commended mean?
Well, I was praised by the Chief Constable.
Okay, very good. So, all together, how long were you in the police force?
25 years.
What job did you do after leaving the police force?
I became a sheriff's officer.
Can you explain what being a sheriff's officer was like?
It's an officer appointed by the court to deal with civil complaints.
Can you give a complaint as an example?
Yes, I once had to collect £1 million.
Was that the most money you got?
In any one go, yeah.
Did you keep the money?
No, I paid the sheriff's office.
So what happens to the money once you collect it?
Well, the money then went to the people it was owed to.
Okay. How long did you do this for?
About 11 years, I think it was.
11 years. After being a sheriff officer, I heard that you've been working in a shop in...
Yes,
Whereabouts?
Arundel.
What shop did you work in?
It was a shop that said sold general goods.
Can you tell us a bit about what you did there?
Well, I was just helping out, that's all, with getting money in for the owner.
Okay. How long did you do that job for?
I think about 6 years, actually, yeah.
Very good. Is there